waiting like for 2-3 weeks after I paid her, and I'm like, what's going on? Did she scam me? What's good, bosses? It's me, Candace Renee. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a business chit-chatty type of video where I am going to be talking to you guys about the best type of ways to promote your business promo, all that stuff like that. And telling by the title, you guys are going to hear my experience because I just recently paid an influencer to promote my hoodies. So I'm going to talk about why I did that and how did it work for me and what are the best business type of promos to do for your business. So if you guys want to know about how to promote your business more, then just keep on watching this video. Okay, so I recently got a influencer to promote my business. I paid her $500, and the reason why I paid an influencer to promote my business because you guys know that I have my hoodies, which are Turn My Depression into Deposits hoodies. If you guys don't know, you guys should know by now if you watch my channel. You should know that I have my Turn My Depression to Deposits hoodie, and this is the final restock. So the reason why this is the final restock, as in I am not restocking them after they sell out, is because the way that my manufacturer is set up is going to take them like 2 to 3 weeks to produce more hoodies, to make them, because they're not like, they custom make each and every hoodie. So it's not like these is already sitting up at the warehouse. Like they're made to order. So like as soon as I put in an order, they custom make them. So they custom make the hoodies. It takes them about 2 to 3 weeks. And then it takes about a week for shipping, like depending on how big the shipping is. Which will be a big shipment because I'm pretty much almost sold out, so it'll be a huge shipment, and it's gonna take like a week and some change to get here, and we only have 6 weeks of winter left. So it's no point of trying to restock them because by the time they get here, it might be spring or it might start to get hot, and there's no point of restocking them when it's about to get hot, and nobody's gonna be looking for hoodies in the summer. So that is why this is the last restock. So for the final restock, I have put the hoodies on sale. They're $27 right now, $27.99 I think. They're $27.99 right now. And I was like, I really want them to sell. I really want like more sales, more traction to my website. And on top of that, I paid an influencer because if you guys don't follow my channel, you should, because it will kind of like tie into all my videos. But recently I just got my real estate license. I am now a licensed realtor. In order for me to really focus on passing my real estate test and passing my real estate class or real estate school, I really had to like focus. Like I had to really focus. I had to dedicate my time, my everything. So I had to put YouTube on hold. I had to put my business on hold. And I put my business on hold for about 2 to 3 months. So in that 2 to 3 months, I lost so many followers. My engagement was so low. It was just a lot. So like me not really being really active in my business, it really kind of like put everything in a halt. And so because of this, I needed to find a way to really pick my business back up in a way, get my business page back active, get my engagement back active and things like that. So one thing that I did, I was like, let me find an influencer. So I reached out to a couple of influencers, and mind you, I'm not really like, I'm kind of was on a budget, you know. I was not trying to spend 5 to 10 bands because, mind you, I'm gonna be real and transparent with y'all. My rent is very high. My rent is very expensive, and on top of that, I just spent over like $1,000 to get everything with my real estate license, from the activation fees to paying to retake the test over and over and over again, paying to join the board of realtors, paying the fees, paying to get my background cleared, over $1,000 just to get the damn license activated. Yes, it's costly. If you guys want me to make a video on life of being a realtor, let me know, because it's costly, okay? It's costly. So it's just like between paying my rent, paying them fees, paying my bills, I was like, I am not trying to spend an arm, leg, and an artery trying to get an influencer. I'm not gonna lie to you. So basically, I was like, let me find someone who's cheap, maybe like $1,000 or less or whatever, right? So I was talking to a couple of influencers. Some people told me $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. 1,200. I just reached out to a couple of people, and then I reached out to this one influencer. So you guys may know her. You guys know Amore Jada Chivas, that you know her older sister Jazz. Look in the mirror. She owns a lash. She owns like a big lash studio. It's called the Glam Trap here in Atlanta. If you live in Atlanta, you probably done heard of it. But if you know Jada, then you know her older sister Jazz. So I reached out to Jazz, and Jazz told me 500. So I reached out to Jazz. I'm gonna put a picture of her somewhere wearing the hoodie, because she did wear the hoodie. She did deliver, and she did do really good business. It did take her a minute though, because when I mailed her the hoodie, I guess she wanted me to mail it to her shop, and I guess whoever handles her mail didn't give it to her. Like, so I was waiting like for 2-3 weeks after I paid her, and I'm like, what's going on? Did she scam me? But in reality, when I reached out to her, she said, oh, the person who, you know, handles my mail, she wasn't giving me all my mail. So I don't know about that. But she did end up getting the package. She confirmed that it was mine. And she was like, okay, I'm going to wear it this weekend. Blah, blah, blah. So she did. She delivered. She did really good business. So I just had to reach out to her again. And she was really cool about it. So she's definitely good business. If y'all, I'm going to leave her Instagram down below. If I can remember, because I think she got like a new page or something. She always have a new page. But I'm going to leave her Instagram down below if y'all want to do promo with her. I mean, a lot of people should already know her. But she did do really good business, and she did deliver. So, and her promo was very affordable, $500. Well, it was affordable to me. I don't know what everybody's budget is, so I don't want to speak for everybody, but it was very affordable to me. And so I did reach out to her. She did wear the hoodie, and it brought in a lot of customers. I did get a lot of followers. A lot of people in her comments were saying how much they love the hoodie. It did bring in business, and I made my $500 back and more. So she did bring in a lot of really good business. And how did I decide to work with Jazz? So how I decided to work with her was, number one, I made sure she had the followers I was looking for. So my goal was mainly to reach out to women entrepreneurs. Obviously, Jazz is an entrepreneur. She owns the Glam Trap. She has a lot of entrepreneur followers who follow her, and she has a lot of people who like Jada that follow her sister. Now, mind you, I can't afford Jada, but I can afford the people under her. If you can't afford the big influencer, y'all, and this is like one thing that I always say with influencers, if you cannot afford the big influencers like the Jadas and the Aries, reach out to the people that they hang out with. Reach out to their friends. Their friends are always cheaper. Family members always cheaper. Because if that person likes that influencer, then 9 times out of 10 they're going to follow their friends, their family, stuff like that, to keep up with their entire life. So they're going to also have that person's followers too. They may not have all of that person's followers, but they have a little good amount. So you know, people will see them and follow them, and then you kind of can reach their audience in that way, because they're a lot cheaper. So that's one way of looking at it. And I knew she had a lot of entrepreneur followers, and a lot of people who follow her could probably relate to the saying, because Jazz always talks about how well, since I've been following her, she always talks about how she, you know, her come up and stuff like that. So she has a lot of people who relate to her. So it goes deep. Like when you want to work with somebody, like to promote your business, you got to really look at like the type of person that they are, and like look at the things that they talk about, and look at the way that they speak, and look at the way that they dress, and you know, and see if it vibes with what you are trying to do. Don't just go to somebody because they have 1 million followers. Mind you, she doesn't have 1 million followers. I think she has under 100,000 followers, but I still worked with her anyway, and I still made over $500 and sold out of a lot of my hoodies because of her. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't think it was all because of her, because I was running an ad too. But a lot of people were coming from her page as well, because as soon as she posted, I got a whole lot of followers. So I feel like it kind of coincides with both, and I'm going to talk about ads in a second, but it kind of coincides with both. Just really like, you know, just really like just knowing what they do, looking at their followers, make sure they have a good engagement. You don't want to just work with anybody, because it was one influencer a long time ago when I used to do graphics. It was this one influencer that I paid. I only paid her for a story shout out. So I think I cashed out her maybe like $30. It was just a story shout out. She has over 1 million followers and all her followers are really engaged, but she didn't have my audience. So most of the followers that she had were little kid followers. Like they were like little kid followers that were like 14, 15 years old, probably no older than 19 probably, and that's not the audience that I was going for. But because she had 1 million followers, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be exposed to 1 million people. And you will be exposed to almost 1 million people, but it won't be the right 1 million people, if you know what I mean, you know. So you have to look at their audience and look and see if it's really the right vibe, you know, for you or what you're looking for. And also running ads. So I'm not really going to get too deep into running ads because I do have a whole ebook on, well, not a whole ebook, but I have an ebook called All About Instagram. And All About Instagram is basically a ebook where I give you guys all the tips and tricks on how to make sales on Instagram, how to promote your business, how to come up with content ideas, how to do captions, how to make your Instagram look aesthetically pleasing, how to bring in followers, stuff like that, and how to bring in followers the organic way even without ads. So I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I am gonna tell you guys about running ads and why I feel like you should run ads. So with Facebook, so people always ask me about Facebook ads. I don't know diddly squat shit about Facebook ads. I'm gonna be completely honest, y'all. I know nothing about Facebook ads, y'all. I know nothing. I took a class on Facebook ads with this one person. I'm not gonna speak on no names, but it wasn't really a good class. I really didn't learn much. I was mad confused. I tried to follow it to the T, still confused, and I feel like I was wasting my money and it just wasn't it. I like Instagram ads. Instagram ads are super easy to me. I am gonna give you guys this one little gem though, just this one little gem with Instagram ads. With Instagram ads, it's all about scroll stopping content. So think about the things on your timeline that, like, let's just say you're scrolling on Instagram. What makes you stop and be like, whoa, let me go back up? Think about doing something like that with your business. Most of the time, the best ads are videos instead of pictures. I've noticed that videos do better than pictures. Or if you have a picture, make it like a very professional picture, a picture of really like just speaking to your business the most. If you have videos, then I would prefer a video over a picture, but I definitely feel like Instagram ads are just as good as Facebook ads. Now, if you are a Facebook person, then go for it. But if you're like me and you are on Instagram and you really not a Facebook person, then Instagram ads work just as fine. Like, please don't listen to people who be like, oh, you gotta run Facebook ads. Instagram ads is just this, like, no, Instagram ads brings in people as well too. Like, Instagram ads brings in people too. So don't think that you need to do Facebook ads and Instagram ads. I just do Instagram ads and it works. And some people do pay a company. I'm gonna be real, I'm not paying no company to do something like that. Like, I'd rather figure it out on my own before paying somebody to run my Facebook ads. Now, if you got the coin, then do it, sis. But me personally, you can go on YouTube and you can figure out how to do Facebook ads. Me, I paid for a class. Why? I don't know. But I paid for a class. I really didn't learn. I don't want to say I didn't learn much, but I just, like, it was so confusing. I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I gave up. But, you know, you can definitely go on YouTube and look up how to do Facebook ads if you're really interested. But me personally, a Instagram ad is so easy, so simple, and I know that it's targeting the right people because I be seeing my own ads. Like, when I'm on my personal page, I see my own business ads. So I know that it's targeting the right people because I'm trying to target people like me. And when you do business ads, you do have to know your target audience to a T. So make sure that you know your target audience, because if you know your target audience to a T, like, you know specifically their interests and everything like that, then your ads will target the right people and you will make your money back times 10. I don't want to say times 10, let me take that back. You'll make your money back for sure. But if you guys want to know more about Instagram ads and you want, like, really in depth, I would highly suggest for you to grab my ebook, All About Instagram. I'm gonna leave the link down below. You guys know, because you are the family, you get a discount on all of my services and products using the code YouTube on my website, which is reneesociety.com. And that is pretty much it, you guys. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on this video if this helped you, and I will see you guys in my next video.